Elon Musk is under fire for spreading anti-Semitic and racist hate.
As for Elon Musk, well, he's under fire for stoking, specifically right now, anti-Semitism.
They just go, I don't like Elon Musk. Fantastic. Let's run with he's an anti-Semite.
I heard he was an anti-Semite.
Oh, no, that's true. According to media, Elon Musk, the worst anti-Semite we've ever known, right? But here's the thing. He just dropped an incredible, massive lawsuit against Media Matters. And I really do feel like this is the tide turning moment. I had you guys comment on it a minute ago because I think what happened is they finally overreached. There's actual damages that you can attach to this. It's not just reputational damages, which are much, much harder to put a figure on. But Elon Musk just exposed something about Media Matters that I think we've all known. They're pieces of crap, right? Yes. We've known that for a long time. We've talked about them on the show. But he just exposed something that a lot of people are jumping on, including the guys over at Truth, Donald Trump's kind of social media company. They filed a lawsuit with against 20 different media companies. But also Ken Paxton, the Attorney General for Texas, he's jumped on this, and I think you'll see more people start to jump on this. I know Rumble has started to jump on this as well, and it's not just about people saying bad things about you. That's not the issue. If they're reporting accurately, fine, you have to deal with it. If it's out of context, or if it's an outright lie and they know it, or if it's contrived, that's a different story. But before we get to all of that, let's just take a look at a little bit of how we got here.
The less than perfect launch comes amid a weekend of controversy for SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk, with advertisers fleeing his platform X, formerly known as Twitter, after Musk replied to an anti-Semitic tweet that accused Jews of hating white people.
He retweeted a post, a highly offensive anti-Semitic post.
Tech billionaire Elon Musk is under fire for spreading anti-Semitic and racist hate.
As for Elon Musk, well, he's under fire for stoking, specifically right now, anti-Semitism.
Elon Musk is taking fire for agreeing with anti-Semitic posts on X.
Elon Musk openly endorsed this anti-Semitic conspiracy theory.
Ex-owner Elon Musk is now under fire for agreeing with anti-Semitic comments.
I love the soundboard there. Thank you very much. Jake Tapper is pushing, and I have a lot of issues with Tapper. Maybe we'll do a what a piece of poop. I can't
make a note. That's good.
Did we already do one on him?
On Jake? I don't think we did. If we did, I don't remember it. Maybe we did.
Yeah.
It's possible. But anyway, he discussed white replacement theory on Sunday. I actually listened to this live on Sunday, unfortunately. And the replacement theory basically alleges that left-wing elites are trying to replace whites in Western nations with non-white population.
Like they've said they are trying to do?
Well, other than that. But here, look, so you have an understanding of what that is. Here's the actual series of tweets that led to these accusations, right? So on November 15th, Breaking Bot, BAHT, posted on X, okay, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want to stop using, or people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest crap now about Western Jewish populations, coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. You want truth said to your face, there it is. And so, okay, that's out there a little bit, right? He's basically saying that these people don't give a crap about what you think. Now, do me a favor and go into some of these European countries that have had uncontrolled, unmitigated immigration from wherever, whenever, whyever, and see if they would say, hey, this maybe was a bad idea for a lot of different reasons. They don't care about our culture. They don't care about who we are. They just want to come in and do their thing, right? So here's what Elon said. You have said the actual truth. Now, if he'd have left it at that, people can have an argument and say, what did Elon mean by that? What exactly was the truth there? I don't like what he said. Okay, but Elon didn't just say that, right? But it did spur countless headlines pushing the narrative that Musk is now an anti-Semite because he's agreeing with this whole kind of replacement theory ideology, and that's an anti-Semitic thing to say. But buried in these articles are when Elon Musk himself gave the context and furthered the conversation, right? So here's that same conversation. The ADL unjustly attacks the majority of the West, despite the majority of the West supporting the Jewish people of Israel. Really quickly, just pause right there. The ADL, he specifically calls out a group that he's talking about, and then talks a little bit more about it later. This is because they cannot, by their own tenets, criticize the minority groups who are their primary threat. It is not right and needs to stop. You write that this does not extend to all Jewish communities, but it is also not limited to the ADL. So he's saying it's not all communities, but it's not just limited to the ADL. He's pointed out that the ADL is one of the biggest problems, right? And at the risk of being repetitive, I am deeply offended by ADL's messaging and any other groups who push de facto anti-white racism or anti-Asian racism or racism of any kind. I'm sick of it. Stop now. That sounds a whole lot like he's not for racism.
That's what you got from that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it almost seems like there's context, right? But
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, the latest SpaceX launch didn't really help his case. I missed that in the original launch. I had no idea.
My feed cut out before that.
Yeah, mine too. Gosh, how do you do the smoke rings like that? That's pretty impressive.
Man, he trolls on a whole new level.
He does. I don't agree with it, but if you just read the articles or listened to the headlines written about him, you'd think, man, that's par for the course. I mean, Elon's pretty anti-Semitic. He probably did that.
I like how a few days ago, everyone on Twitter was giving him crap because he tweeted out that if you say from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, you'll get shadow banned or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously being pro-Israel, and then immediately anti-Semitic Elon Musk. It's like, how can he be?
That's a direct call for genocide, the first one. Against who? The Jews.
The
right.
anti-Semite doesn't like that.
Stupid.
Yeah. This is completely ginned up. But if all you do is check in on CNN or MSNBC or some other why would you do that? But a lot of people do that. They have to catch flights, so they see CNN on in the airport. If you catch those guys, you're like, oh, Elon's anti-Semitic. Well, that's a shame. And they don't actually address the substance of what he said. They just make the claim because he tweeted this about this spot that was anti-Semitic. And it's like, oh, hold on. There's so much that you have to get into. And look, he's right. It's not just the ADL. But do me a favor, comment. Do you think Elon, what he said, do you think that rises to the level of anti-Semitism? Let me know. I think I know what the answer is going to be. But you know what? Just in case you guys were worried about it, he was defended by prominent Jewish voices on the matter, including Ben Shapiro and Jonathan Greenblatt from the ADL. Let me show you what he wrote. This is an important and welcome move by Elon Musk. I appreciate this leadership in fighting hate. That, I think, was in response to the from the river to the sea comment that Elon made, saying
Which
that was
after this controversy already started.
Yes. Yeah. So the ADL apparently can kind of see through this, but Jake Tapper, intrepid journalist, can't. Is that what I'm to understand? Mm-hmm. That every other journalist out there who's covering this and saying Elon Musk is anti-Semitic?
This same media machine that keeps pushing for a ceasefire, that keeps calling the Israelis war criminals, that keeps saying Netanyahu is trying to commit genocide. These people can go right to hell because they don't have they have no principles, and they're just trying to stoke for clicks. We know this. They're done. Their days are numbered.
They are.
Well, didn't they also say everything was safe and effective and a danger to our democracy? And they all have a script. They all get past the script, and they repeat the script, and that was the script. It's going to bite them in the ass, I think.
It really is, and unfortunately, that's what we're seeing right now. Their writers put a narrative out there, whoever controls, the producers, whoever's controlling what goes out, and apparently Jake Tapper doesn't have time to do his own research. Maybe he's too important.
No, none of those talking heads do any research.
They don't look at this and go, wait a minute.
Nope.
Elon Musk, they just go, I don't like Elon Musk. Fantastic. Let's run with he's an anti-Semite, because who's going to check us? Because we're the media. We said it, so it must be true. Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.